Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice for Radio. So today, I want to show you some of the weirdest Pokemon promo cards you've probably ever seen before. You see, and I only learned about this literally like the end of last week. And there's a promo going on with England football team themed Pokemon cards. Now, if we head over to Pokemon.com, we can see Eevee on the ball. And as a side note, it is called Eevee on the ball. It is not called Eevee. So all of your Pokemon that evolve from Eevee, your Flareon, your Umbreon, etc., they don't evolve from this Eevee. This Eevee does not evolve unless we get some card that evolves from Eevee on the ball, which I would suggest is extremely unlikely, I think is probably the polite way to put it. But hey ho. So what we've got here is this weird Eevee card, which is being given out at game stores. Here's what it says on the website. Pokemon TCG Eevee England Futsal promo card available at local game stores. Get a kick out of Eevee with a cute futsal-themed promo card available with a qualified purchase. Score a goal for your Pokemon trading card game collection with a futsal-themed promo card featuring Eevee. While supplies last, fans who purchase at least £15 worth of Pokemon TCG purchases at game stores will receive a promotional Eevee card emblazoned with a special Pokemon Futsal stamp. Boasting adorable futsal-themed artwork and moves, this promotional card featuring the normal type Pokemon is the perfect opportunity to celebrate the sport of futsal. Whether your TCG strategy is built on an explosive offense or solid defense, stop by your nearest game store to add Eevee to your team today. Now, the card as a whole for Eevee is not a particularly good card. 60 HP is low, and for one colourless energy, you attach a basic from your hand to one of your bench, but I've talked about these kind of cards before. You attach an energy to Eevee to use the attack that attaches an energy to your bench, and then Eevee probably gets knocked out, she's got 60 HP, and you might as well have just attached the energy to your bench in the first place. No. 2 energy, 20 damage is not particularly impressive either. Never mind. But it is a very cool card. Eevee is wearing an England football shirt there. You can see by the white, though because of Eevee's tufts and ruffles, you can't actually see the shirt very well at all. But you got Eevee basically running around playing futsal, whatever that actually is. And there's a futsal, whatever that actually is, stamp on the card as well. This is a very cool thing. Now, I have been to my local game store and I have gone and picked one of these up. And what I will say is, I can only speak for the game in St. Austell, but they are brilliant and awesome. And because I bought Darkness Ablaze cards, they actually also gave me a Jumbo Eternatus and a Jumbo Toxtricity, because that promo is also going. So I spent 15 quid on cards and blatantly just bought 4 of the double blisters. And I got the Eevee promo, and I got the Eternatus Jumbo, and I got the Toxtricity Jumbo, which is ridiculous value, quite frankly. But I've tweeted out a couple times recently, Game are absolute, and I know they're a big company and blah, 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 don't care. They have been absolutely crushing it lately in terms of just being really good companies that are easy to root for and help you out. And I bought cards from there a bunch lately to get these promos, and they've been really, really, really awesome. So good on them. Now, if we have a look at the game website, we can see that there's a lovely promo rolling and, well, what do they say? Who will you have on your team? Remember, gotta catch them all. The first Pokemon Futsal card is the one and only Eevee, and the rest, well, that's a secret. There will be a total of 4 cards to collect, so stay tuned to find out who will feature on the next card. These extremely special cards will only be available with selected Pokemon trading card game bundles online and a £15 minimum spend in stores. Now, if we head on over to the game website, we can see that there are a bunch of bundles you can pick up, and what they've basically done is build bundles that are about 15 quid. So 4 packs is 15 quid, a 3-pack blister and a pack, etc. Or a theme deck and a pack. They've actually built the packs up quite nicely here so that you can essentially go and just go, right, I want the promo, this will work. The good news is these can be picked up online, And one of the things which I know a bunch of people are wondering, well, hang on a second, do these ship outside of the UK? And I don't believe they will. I tried it a couple of times with a couple of these products, putting in a random Detroit, Michigan address, go Lions, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they will deliver outside. And these do seem like promos that are exclusive to the UK. I mean, firstly, it is literally Pokemon that are wearing England football shirts, so, you know. I have a lot of sympathy for my lovely friends. I have a lot of friends over in the US, a lot of viewers over in the US. I'm really sorry. It does not look like these are actually going to be released anywhere else. And I know at the moment it is just in the UK they're being sold, but the Pokemon are wearing England football shirts. The logo here showing Pikachu has the FA logo on it, the Football Association of England. It is clearly an England football team promo, so I would be absolutely stunned if they ever released outside. You can expect these to be exclusive UK cards, and I know that's not cool, and I know that's going to make some of you a little bit sad that you can't pick them up, and I'm sorry. I have no other real way to explain this. I'm sorry. It kind of sucks. Now, there is a fifth trading card, because you'll notice, of course, that Eevee is number 2 out of 5. So, what do we do here? How do we get that fifth trading card? And the answer is, well, you probably don't, if I'm honest with you. You see, what you have to do is you have to go over to mastertheball.com, and what you essentially do is you have to register for the youth futsal program. And then, if you're lucky, you will be sent out a whole bundle of goodies, including this card. Oh. Well, that's not ideal. Nerds like me aren't going to get this Pikachu card. It's just not available. Incidentally, the card, it does actually free energy 120. If you flip a coin, it does nothing. But free energy 120 is kind of awesome. But again, you're not going to get this card. It is also Pikachu on the ball, not Pikachu. So again, don't try evolving this into a Raichu. It won't work. Raichu evolves from Pikachu. This is not Pikachu. This is Pikachu on the ball. Different card, different name. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little bit upset about this. Now, I have so much sympathy for anyone in other countries that wants to pick this up. I really do. The reality is, these are English promos with English football team affiliation and English football shirts, etc. I understand that. But making a 5-card set, giving 4 of them out at a UK store, and then gatekeeping the 5th, I don't like. Because I want to get all 5 of these, right? Everyone wants to get all 5 of these. They're cool cards. But the reality is, unless I am part of a football youth group, which I'm blatantly not, I'm 34 years old, or I'm running a football youth group, and even then, getting the cards and not giving them to the people in the youth group, the kids, will be kind of a horrible thing to do. I cannot get this card. Now, the reality is what's going to happen is these cards are going to end up being just scalped on eBay for ridiculous prices, and we're all going to have to go and pay them if we want them, and that really annoys me. As a side note, yes, that's already happening to the Eevee. People are already going to game, picking it up and scalping it on eBay, just saying, well, you know what? People in other countries can't get them. I'm doing them a favor. But of course, everyone is charging more than they're actually paying to get the cards that give them the free Eevee. And if everybody does it, then you're all going to be forced to pay these ridiculous prices, and that's frankly not fair. Now, I should say, as much as they've said, we're keeping the other Pokemon a secret, if you go to mastertheball.com, which is where you sign your youth group up to get this, there is a picture of Pikachu, Eevee, and then the free Generation 8 first partner Pokemon. So blatantly, that's what the other cards are. Now, we did actually see this little montage that was shared that showed one was a grass Pokemon, one was a water, one was a fire. So we kind of knew that they were going to be the Generation 8 starters anyway, or at least we highly suspected. But here's the artwork on the game website, and here's the artwork on mastertheball.com. It's the same artwork. They've just added in the other 3 Pokemon. So as much as Game are trying to keep the other 3 secret, and that is awesome, they're not secret. Even a little bit. We don't know what the cards are, incidentally, but we do know that they are going to be the Generation 8 first partner Pokemon. It is likely that they're going to rotate on a monthly basis, so in a month it's going to switch to the next one and so on and so forth. And I would be absolutely stunned if it wasn't just buy online or go to Game and spend 15 quid on products and you get them. That's the general Game thing. That's generally how Game tend to work. Either way, these are very, very cool promos. As a little side note, the art is actually credited to the Pokemon Company art team. Remember that the vast majority of Pokemon cards originate in Japan and are therefore illustrated by Japanese illustrators who are, well, on the payroll of Pokemon. But obviously, when these cards are originating in the UK, we don't have the same art team kind of ready on standby, or Pokemon don't, which is why they're credited to the Pokemon Company art team, because these are the very, very rare cards that actually originate outside of Japan and hence need a different art team for them. I love these promos. I think they're really cool. As an Englishman that's been watching the English football team since I was old enough to watch telly, I adore having England football team promos. I have a huge amount of sympathy to people outside of the UK who are going to have to pay the ridiculous scalping prices for this, and I'm afraid they're not going to be pretty. People are going to gouge as much as they can for this. Yes, I know we literally talked about basically this yesterday. It's apparently how people think nowadays. And I suppose if it's the only way to get them, it is the only way to get them. It still kind of makes me sad. And I'm sorry, I do find it annoying that it's a 5-card set, but 1 card is literally unavailable unless you are in a youth group. Why can it not be a 4-card set and the Pikachu separate? Just number them 1 to 4. I don't know, maybe I'm being too picky about this. I don't know. Either way, these are cool promos. I've already gone and picked up the Eevee, obviously, and I'm blatantly going to go and pick up the others, because these are cool, and they're original, and they're basically unlike anything we've seen, so that's kind of awesome, right? I don't know. I want your take on all of this, ladies and gentlemen, so let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.